to My Irie Kitchen. Today I came up with a very quick and simple recipe. It was hard because pumpkin is not in season. I searched high and low from store to store, could not find any fresh pumpkin anywhere. So I had to resort to the can, which means I couldn't make the great soup I had planned on making in the beginning. But I came up with something that I think is going to be even better. Simple, not intricate at all to do, but it will be delicious. What I did was I started off with some shrimps. As you can see, the shrimps, I bought them just like this. They're already cooked and frozen. There's not much you're going to do to them. Like I said, this is a 1, 2, 3 recipe. I have here a 29-ounce can of pumpkin. I'm going to add half of that can to it. And basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to fry us up some shrimp. Bet you never thought you'd see pumpkin in a shrimp batter. But what's going to happen is, imagine it. It's almost like wrapping your shrimp in a crispy pumpkin pie in a way. We have the, like I said, this is about maybe 15 ounces of pumpkin in here. And I'm going to eyeball it a little bit. We're going to use about a tablespoon of each. I'm leaving that for my breading over here. I'm just going to, half a teaspoon. I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit of this all-purpose seasoning up here. Just to give the salt is going to help to bring it all together. I have here some African pepper. And you know I love it spicy, so I'm just going to do a little dab of that here. If you are not a big fan of that huge spice that this African pepper kicks, use some paprika. I'm going to add a little bit of nutmeg because every pumpkin pie, cinnamon, has to have a little bit of cinnamon in it. A little dab of vanilla. And then the nutmeg I just mentioned earlier. I have some fresh nutmeg, so I'm just going to grate in just a little bit. Just maybe about a half a teaspoon's worth. Fresh nutmeg smells so good. It's delicious. It adds such a nice flavor to your food, and it does bring the pumpkin pie taste together. All right. And I have here some chopped pecans. I'm just going to throw that right in here. Let me get my nutmeg back in the thing. Okay. Because we want that to be inside the batter once we add our flour to it. Okay. Add as much as you want to or choose to leave it out. It's up to you. Now, wasn't that simple? Now, all I have over here is some whole wheat flour. I'll be back in a second and I'm going to show you what to do with the whole wheat flour. Before I bring you over here to our whole wheat flour, I want to show you what I have on the stove. Does not contain any pumpkin. I'll be honest about that, but because we're frying shrimp, I did not sweeten the pumpkin, but I love to have a little bit of sweetness with my pumpkin, and I also need something to dip my shrimp in. So I just put together just a little sauce. Orange marmalade, some habanero peppers, and a little bit of confectioner's sugar, and let it all boil down, and you got a nice delicious sauce. But it's not all about the sauce, so I'll teach you how to do that next time. Okay, this is so smelling great already. Now, over here, I just have a cup and a half of whole wheat flour. We need something to bind the pumpkin and the shrimp together. Remember, the shrimp is already cooked, so we're not going to be trying to cook it. We're just getting that pumpkin pie to crisp up on the outside. I'm going to add just a little bit of garlic salt. About a teaspoon's worth of garlic salt to this whole wheat flour. And parsley does not really offer any flavor. I just want to have a little bit of color in the batter. So I'm actually putting in about a tablespoon's worth of parsley flakes because I think it's going to look beautiful once it's fried up and you got those little specks going through the batter. Okay, give that a good mix. Now, my oil is already hot. Told you this wasn't a lot to do. My oil is already hot. So what I'm going to be doing is get my hands dirty now. Take my all pumpkin battered up shrimp and just put it in here. Like that. Let me get a few going. And then we're just gonna drop them in the oil. Ooh, look at that. Now this is a real simple thing to do. I mean, few steps. But you will wow your friends. Like I said, it's like wrapping your shrimp in a sweet potato pie. While they're frying, I'm gonna explain to you the sauce. 1 18-ounce can of orange marmalade. I have 2 whole habanero peppers that I just sliced in half. And you see how it almost looks like it candied the habanero peppers. I left them whole because I want to be able to pull them out. I didn't want them to really become a part of the sauce. You're just going to bring it to a boil. And then bring it, once it starts boiling, cut your fire down low. I added a teaspoon of salt and just 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of confectioner's sugar, and a little dash of that African pepper to give it a little extra spice, but you can skip that step if you want. Now our shrimp should be just about done. Look at how beautiful they are. You see what I was talking about with that parsley flakes? Kind of gives it that little exciting little color there. I'm going to pull these out. And I'm going to show you how you can plate this up real nice for your event. This would be the perfect appetizer to be sitting on your table. I know at Thanksgiving time and whatnot, turkey is the popular dish, but how awesome would you be to wow your family with some pumpkin pie battered shrimp as an hors d'oeuvre waiting for them on the table while you're carving up that turkey? Or even in the summertime. Got a little cookout going on. Have a few friends over. Works out perfect. Okay, I'm going to take 2 of my wooden bowls that I have, and you can certainly use whatever plate you have. I like these because they sit inside of each other. So first, I'm going to take my little marmalade mixture, and I'm going to scoop that right into this plate in the center. It's like a gooey candy treat. Make sure you use a non-stick pot so it'll come up real easy. Okay, so we got that going in the center. Then I'm just going to take some romaine lettuce that I had cut up already for my salads, and we're going to put that around the end. And this is just to hold our shrimp up in a way. Certainly could eat it. It's always good to have your veggies. But we're just using it to hold our shrimp up. Just keep stuffing it around the edge there. This is just to give it a nice way to present it. Everybody can grab a shrimp, or you can serve it with little plates. That's up to you. And we're going to take the shrimp and just go around the edge of the bowl. Just like that. Tell me that's not already looking awesome. If you think it's not, then I suggest you go get your eyes checked. This is good. This is good stuff. How absolutely awesome does that look? Find one with a nice tail on it. How awesome does that look? Well, you know what? I can't let you go without tasting it. So I'm going to put a little sprig of fresh parsley around the edge here just to kick it up a little bit. Ah, look at that, look at that, look at that. Okay, I'm not going to mess with my plate, but I'm going to put one of these extras over here. Let's see, get this nice big one right here. Let's see what it tastes like. See how it sticks to that? Okay, hot. It's hot. Stop. It's so good. Okay, I gotta let you go now because I'm about to pig out. This is absolutely delicious. Try the recipe. It's good.